Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What you are about to witness is the absolute pinnacle of gaming YouTube. Nowhere on the planet will you find a better gaming YouTuber, I swear. And now, with your host, Jibba73, the Double E Show! Dude, can I have $5 now?
What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show! So you may have seen the video that came out yesterday, the triumphant return of the Double E Show. I went out and bought some new components. Yeah, Elwood Blues passed away. Elwood Blues was just crashing. I was getting constant blue screens of death, crashing straight to black screen and just automatic shutdown. So there was heat issues, there were memory issues, there's all kinds of issues. So I went out and I bought a new Ryzen 5 CPU, a new Gigabyte AX370 motherboard, a new Deepcool 400 CPU cooler, a Radeon, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 580 graphics card, some G-Skill Fortis 16 gigabytes of RAM. I reused my 750 watt power supply that I had in my system. It was plenty of power. And I reused my DVD-ROM drive, and I put it all in a nifty new case. And yeah, it looks sweet. I was going to do a build video, and I recorded a bunch of stuff. I had 2 cameras going, so I had main roll and B-roll, and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be sweet. And then I realized I suck at building computers, because it's only the second time I've done it. It's the first time I've done it without help. And I didn't even do it completely without help. I had to call and ask some advice from a couple of friends. Yeah, I made a couple little mistakes that I was able to locate and fix and get it up and running. So we're going to go through the tests today. We're going to go through what I ran after I built the new PC. And so let's start out with the original Elwood Blues benchmark, the Heaven benchmark. So as you can see, I average about 45 frames per second using DirectX 3D, 1920 by 1080, 2x AA full screen, high quality, no tessellation. And I mean, I had minimum frames per second of 8, max of 88.7. Yeah, it was working okay, but it was very, very slow. So then I did Jake. I took a look at Jake. I put Jake up on the test, and this was Jake. And his average frames per second was my previous max frames per second. Same setup, DirectX 3D, 1920 by 1080, 1080p, you know, high quality. I mean, I was getting frames per second up to 173, and it was just amazing. Amazing! Like, seriously amazing. And so then I decided, okay, you know, I got to take a look at the OpenGL score. And if you look at the top, that's Jake. And you look at the very bottom, that was Elwood. That was old Elwood there. So, I mean, I crushed it. Crushed the scores. And same thing with the CPU. Crushed it again. Jake at the top, Elwood at the bottom. Yeah, I wailed on it. So this system is much faster. Is able to perform a whole lot better. And that means that it's going to bring a whole lot of new entertainment possibilities to the channel. That being said, I just dumped a bunch of cash into this. I had some assistance through a private benefactor, I will say. And yeah, so I won't be buying many new games, but I did just get a bunch. I bought the Anno series of up to 1701. I don't like the futuristic stuff all that much, so I didn't buy, you know, 2205 and all the, you know, whatnot. I got 1404 through 1701. I got a bunch of free games here and there that were prior to the Steam Summer Sale that were being offered on Good Old Games and Humble Bundle and stuff like that. And you guys will have the opportunity to see those games. But I did have a chance to tinker around with a couple of games since I got my build complete. And everything runs buttery smooth. My American Truck Simulator, which I love playing, buttery smooth. Buttery. Butter. It's like butter. as Martha would say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that we can do many good things. And with that, I will catch you in the next recorded video. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.